Hi Sagittarius, we are going to light my last lavender incense here for your reading until I get some more. Ooh, that went out really quick. Usually it stays lit for a hot minute and then goes out. Sagittarius, I'm getting this feeling, and hi, I'm Lucy, if you're new here. These readings, they're for anyone who identifies as a Sagittarius. Could be your sun, moon, rising. You might be even looking at your Venus. You might be here because your sun didn't resonate with you, so you're checking another placement. Sagittarius, I feel like you are on the hunt. I feel like it feels like a treasure hunt, like I don't know if you're trying to reach a goal or you're trying to achieve something, or if you're looking for something special in some way, like you're trying, maybe this could even be inside yourself, like looking for something inside yourself. It just feels like Spirit has been, I'm hearing wild goose chase. You may have been feeling like you've been on a wild goose chase in regards to something, or like you've been going around in circles or repeating a cycle, with which there's nothing wrong with that. Everything is made up of cycles. And there's something about traversing back, traveling back, traversing back to get something really special. Maybe you're repeating a pattern because you missed something really special when you went through this cycle before. Okay, Sagittarius. That could be like, you could be healing from something again, like something you thought you already healed. You might feel like those emotions, those feelings are bubbling up for you again in regards to something, because there's like some kind of wisdom that wasn't fully appreciated in that healing, in that situation. I'm also getting that you're bringing, there's nothing wrong. We're all made up of light and shadow. We have to have a balance. It's very important. A lot of people are afraid of not a lot of people, but like some people are very afraid of their shadow. And it's really important that you embrace your shadow at this time. So there could be something about taking a risk, or there could be a fear that's popping back up for you again so that you can overcome it. Okay, we have intention and we have rescue coming out here for you. Intention is about, like when you, these flowers that have when you're a kid, you know how you blow them and it sends seeds out everywhere. 333 on the clock. When you blow these flowers out, it scatters seeds everywhere. Your intention is very important, Sagittarius, what you think about before you do something. Like say you are anything throughout your day. Say you're going to work and what's in your mind is, oh my God, another day at this place, and I bet Nancy is going to be a nag all day again, or you know what I mean, like things like that, repeating patterns that get stuck in our head, like, oh, I bet this is going to happen again. Yeah, it's going to happen again. I feel like it's very important, Sagittarius, that you don't let your past define your today, and you don't let your future be all that you think about, right? There's something about the here and now, this moment. I feel like I feel like this came through in your last reading about having like a field of dreams or a field of wishes or something like that. You've got this field of, I can't remember what these flowers are called. They're weeds, obviously, but you know when you're a kid and you blow on them and you make wishes. Spirit wants you to make a wish. Spirit wants you to be specific, Sagittarius. Be clear in your thoughts and your actions. There is something about wisdom too. We've got this owl here. You could be seeing 22, 2s or 22. And then we've got rescue here. I'm seeing a rainbow, like a rainbow at the end of the storm, which is like a cycle, like the rainbow at the end of the cycle for you. Which rainbows, you know, usually there's that saying like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but I don't necessarily feel that. I feel like you're earning this. It's not like you're just getting something like a gift. It's because you've earned it in some way. I feel like there is assistance coming in here for you, like rescue. You could be getting help with something, and that could be, you know, spiritual support. That could be physical support, like a human being, which often human beings are sent from from God, from source, right? When we need help, when we've asked for it. And I feel like you are receiving that help. Maybe some of you set the intention to receive help in something. Like you asked for it. You know, you sent out that wish for help in regards to something. For some of you, this cycle is a really hard one, a really deep one, and it's been really hard to decipher it, to figure it out. Like, why am I going through this? Why is this important? Or, you know, especially if we feel like we've already figured it out, like we already went through it before, and then we're like, oh, I missed something? Are you kidding me? It's because it's really, whatever you missed, it's really important, Sagittarius, for your growth. I'm getting Paw Patrol. I don't know if any of you have kids or you know that show. No Pups Too Small. You may feel like, I mean, puppies are like babies, right? They're innocent. You may feel inexperienced, or there could be like a why me, like, and I'm getting that like innocence. It's like you're not too small to deal with this. You're not incapable of doing this on your own. That could be it too. The support that comes through could be energetic. Like it could be, I'm getting like an ancestors lifting you up, helping you. There could be, you might be feeling tired is coming through. We've got blossoming abundance here. Some of you, this issue could have to do with money. That's another 3. I saw 333 on the time. And then here's another 3. 3s are about collaboration. I feel like you are collaborating with spirit. Some of you are collaborating in your physical life. This looks like spring to me as well. This card reminds me of spring, and we are here in the northern hemisphere in spring right now. We've got door to spirit, spiritual awakening, new beginnings. I do feel like you are going through a spiritual awakening. This is a 32. You've got a lot of 3s and 2s. Could be seeing 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. You could be progressing from like 2 to 3 in regards to that. Yeah, and we have storm warning, which is a 10, which is a cycle completion. I feel like you are overcoming some sort of obstacle, and it is tied up in a spiritual awakening for you. Give me more on this, Spirit. What is this? They're giving me like victory, like a victory wreath or a victory lap. You're taking a victory lap? Or you're going to be taking a victory lap? There's something about like your value, your power, Sagittarius. I feel like something in your life right now is making you feel like you need rescued, like you may feel powerless, or you're stuck in a loop, you're stuck in a cycle. And I'm getting like you will be victorious. There is some sort of spiritual, there's like I'm getting like gosh, what's the word? It was just right there on the tip of my tongue they were giving me. Now I'm getting muster. Muster. Like muster the energy. I'm gonna muster the energy. I'm gonna muster the willpower. I feel like something is hard, Sagittarius. 1202 when I was just looking up. Something's been really hard, and I feel like you're right here. It's like you're right there, and there's this new beginning, this new door that's opening up to you. Some of you went through this period where everything felt like you may have felt like you were getting downloads and your energy felt amazing, and then in your like you felt like you were going through, you know, a spiritual expansion. I hate to say spiritual awakening when a lot of us, obviously if you're here, you've already gone through your spiritual awakening, which we have multiple, but it's more like a spiritual expansion and like a leveling up. It's like moving up to the next level. Life is almost like a video game, right? And we go through levels. We have to beat these levels. And it's almost like there was it's almost like, oh my gosh, I just cannot beat this. Like if you were playing, you know, Super Mario World, and you know how you go along you're in one level, but you're going along and playing the different games in the level until you can go up to the next. It's like you're at Bowser's Castle or something like that. And you're like, I cannot beat Bowser. Like, I can't kick this little... I just can't. There's this one thing. And it's like, I can't figure it out. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how anybody else has beat this. How is it possible? And I feel like there's something about patience, Sagittarius. Like, not struggling in the moment. Feeling complete within yourself, like keeping your intention in regards to the game. Like, I want to go to the next level. I am going to the next level. Like, you know what I mean? Like, keeping that intention true, not really focusing on I can't beat this at the moment. It's more like I'm going to the next level. Like, this is going to happen. This is happening right now. I feel like you're cleaning house as well. I feel like there's old energy that's being cleaned out right now. Like I was talking about how you may have felt like in a really great mood and like things were going really, like I'm hearing swimmingly, things were going swimmingly. So you were in the flow. You felt like you were in the flow for a hot minute. And then all of a sudden, it felt like you leveled up. Like you went to the next level, and then all of a sudden you were back in Bowser's castle. And it's like, what? What is this? Like, this is frustrating, annoying. What are these old energies that I'm dealing with, right? These old struggles that I already worked through. The door is open. The door is open. The path to your abundance is here. But you have to clean house. You have to sweep out the old energies. Some of you, that could be, you know, like cleansing your aura. That could be 1555 when I just looked up. Fives are about change. They bring a little bit of chaos. I do feel like you are going through change and you're moving into a new beginning. You're leveling up. But you have to make room. You have to make room for everything that's coming in on this new level. Blossoming abundance. There's so much newness. There's so much beauty on this new level. There's so much more than you've experienced before. So much that you have to make room for it in your life. That could be making more time in your day. I don't know what that is for you. That could be literally cleaning your house, you know, like, because I'm sure you guys have heard it before, like a cluttered environment usually makes for a cluttered brain. Or, you know, you might have old items that you're still holding on to that are a part of the old you, like gifts that people gave you that people you're not friends with anymore or you don't associate with anymore. That, and I don't mean like, you know, people who maybe have passed on and you love them and you treasure those things. You don't need to get rid of those things, obviously, unless you feel called to do that. But there could be things that, you know, like an ex gave you. Like there are people who, I have a friend who does this. She has like boxes in her closet with items from all her exes in it. And I'm obviously not naming her, you know, but I've had this conversation with her before where I'm like, you're holding on to that energy. You've got that in your home. And because she struggles with her love life a lot. And I'm like, that could be one thing, you know? That could be something for someone. Yeah. It's making space. I'm hearing cleaning out your closet. I'm seeing this as a closet. Cleaning out your closet. That could be literal or metaphorical, right? Because now I'm hearing Eminem. Some of you need to be more assertive. Some of you need to, which for Sagittarius, and I'm not knocking you, I have a Sagittarius moon. You're known for being very honest. Maybe there is someone, though, in your life where there's just things that you need to get off your chest or something like that. Maybe things you've held in. Don't be afraid to be selfish, I'm hearing. Don't be afraid to be selfish. I don't feel like you're actually being selfish, Sagittarius. I'm getting that there could be things that you want to do, or there's something that you may be thinking is a little bit selfish, and I don't think it is. More for Sagittarius, please, spirits. Some of you have like a new career or like a side project. Oh my gosh, so you have the storm warning and you have distant thunder. underneath the deck in this deck, and it says clear the air. Yeah, I feel like you are clearing out past energies. Even like the cycle could be inside your head, right? Not thinking the same way you used to about something. We have grounding coming out here. Go deep, explore your roots. So when I think about grounding, I mean you're grounding yourself so that you are solid and stable no matter what is going on around you, no matter what the outer conditions look like. And I feel like you have been going through something challenging, Sagittarius, and Spirit is like, this is the perfect moment to meditate, to find that peace within yourself, because it's easy to find peace within yourself when everything is going right? It's easy to be happy and, you know, to just be like, everything is so peachy when everything is peachy. And to feel it, you know what I mean? To feel it. And it's a real skill when you can find that feeling within yourself, even when things are chaotic around you. I feel like that's part of this leveling up. This feels like I'm getting Hierophant vibes. So like, which it's funny, you have intention here, and with the Hierophant, I always think intend and create. I feel like you are creating something, or maybe even creating a new you. And it's like, be very sure in your intentions, Sagittarius. Don't let the past hold you back or influence you. Don't be focused on the outcome in the future. Be focused on the moment and the way that you feel. Ground yourself. Feel solid and sure of yourself right here in the moment. And then we have in the flow. I feel like you're getting back into the flow. Like I said, I feel like you've been in like some kind of cycle. Everything is smooth sailing. It's funny, I talked about like, I thought you were getting a gift, or like you were making a wish and getting a gift. This looks like Mrs. Claus to me in a sleigh. Okay, I'm hearing that you're going to be slaying. Like you're slaying. Slay. That's not something that I typically, that's not my lingo, but I'm hearing slay. Okay. That's really interesting. All right, Sagittarius. Let's get some more for Sagittarius. Yeah. We have the inner temple here. I do feel like it's super important to meditating can be many different things, right? Some of us, we sit and we close our eyes and we crisscross applesauce and, you know, like she's doing on this card, and we do breathing exercises. Other people go for walks out in nature, which I feel like is very important. If you could do both, right? Take your shoes off, get your feet, sorry, I had the door open here and it's been raining. So you know how the bugs are when it's been raining, and I do feel like some of you have had some annoyances going on for sure too. But like, take your shoes off and get your feet in the grass, on the dirt, like on the earth, right? Connect yourself. This says devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. There is something about your feelings, feeling balanced and feeling safe and secure within yourself, no matter what is going on around you, is actually going to put you back in a flow state. Like some of you, there's this feeling too of like, I can't take a break. I can't make time for that. And there's something about time. When you make the time for yourself and you ground yourself and you find that feeling inside yourself, like time is fluid, right? And sometimes I don't know if you've ever experienced this. They're bringing it up for me to tell you. Like sometimes, some days, it's just, or sometimes weeks or months, you're just like, oh my gosh, it's just like one thing after another, and it just feels so overwhelming. And then one day, in one moment, something happens and everything is just in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing again. And it's like, what the hell was that? And I do feel like those are often, you know, like leveling up experiences. They are like spiritual doors of opportunity where we can survive in those times, or we can ground ourselves and thrive in these times. We can still find the beauty, we can still find the rewards and the abundance, because we're not focused on the problem. We're not focused on the negativity of whatever is going on. We're focused on the wholeness within ourselves. And we have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? 2606, when I just looked up. Tune into your heart. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you knew that you could set an intention before you take action on something, Sagittarius, and it would turn out exactly the way you want it to, what would you do? What is your heart calling you to do? All right, I want to pull you a divine feather of wisdom, and I'll read that to you guys, and then we will wrap this up. For Sagittarius spirit, one card for their highest good. Yeah, we have the crow. Oh, I'm getting vulture off this card though. Vultures are like death magic. They eat. So they don't bring death. They eat the old. Like they eat the dead. They clean out the energy. It eats the dead. Are crows scavengers? Why do I not know this? I don't know if a crow is a scavenger, but I'm getting something about crows can be annoying too. This came through in another reading. I was thinking about like the scarecrow. Like that people, you don't see them as often anymore unless you're going on like a hayride or something like that. But farmers used to use scarecrows to scare away animals from eating their crops. But crows are like a mob of crows can be really annoying. I almost feel like the energy that's been coming at you has felt like a mob, like it's felt overwhelming. And there's some kind of, it says universal laws and truths are being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. I said I saw the Hierophant in my mind's eye, which is about intend and create. That is super strong for you at this time. Yeah, I just feel like you're learning something, some kind of truth by being put through this cycle again. Oh my gosh, you guys hear that thunder outside? Which thunder is like a cleansing energy. I love, or rain, I should say. But thunder is like, I feel like you're getting your fire back, because I just heard smoke before the fire. I feel like you're about to, it's like your flame is, you know how I said that flame went out super fast? I feel like a lot of you have been tired and just energetically run down, physically run down. And I feel like your flame is about to come back on. It cannot rain forever, Sagittarius. But you're about to get wisdom into why it's been raining, like why you've been going through this cleansing. Maybe you know why, but I feel like there's a bigger why, there's a bigger reason, there's a bigger wisdom behind all this that you're going to get. All right, I'm gonna read this card to you guys. I'm gonna shut up and read. All right, crow is a common bird that likes to test, intrigue, and annoy. They can be found often in groups, creating sound in a mob-like fashion with their call to warn or drive off predators. The common crow is black with dark blue or purple tones. Some of you might like to wear maybe like black tourmaline or amethyst or something like that at this time. It's interesting, so I did light this lavender for you, but it ended up going out like right there before I went into your reading, after I put it back on there. And lavender, there could be something about lavender for you at this time, and I felt really drawn to light that for you guys. All right, it says it has deep associations with the nighttime and maternal and the womb. Crows are highly intelligent sentinels who perch high in trees, overseeing the flow of activity. They remind us that creation and magic are part of the cosmic energies. Under the guidance of universal laws, we find an incredible roadmap for manifesting our desires. The crow is a wise messenger of the power of creation. Intend and create, Sagittarius. Crow speaks the language of the universal creator and asks you to go into the darkness to tap into your manifesting ability. Pay attention to messages, visions, and signs. The universal laws govern all and tell us that there is an unending field of potential that can be accessed. You can think of it as magic or universal energy, it matters not. The energy of crow is urging you to start creating The energy of crow is urging you to start creating all that you desire. Crow playfully reminds you to enjoy the process. All right, so the energies of the crow: creation, universal laws, and communication. Sorry. The element earth and air, the colors black and purple. And then the affirmation here, if you want to repeat this 3 times, that can, make it a bit more powerful for you. I'm going to give it to you once. It says, I acknowledge my own higher connection. I am a powerful channel. It's interesting though, Sagittarius, it kept talking about like your field of potential. And you've got all these, a field full of weeds, but if you scatter these seeds, there's like a buttload of seeds here. And if you intend, as you scatter your seeds, they will all grow into this blossoming abundance that you see here, right? This is really nice, Sagittarius. All right, I am wishing you all the best. 3330, when I just looked up, now it's 3333. Oh my gosh, there is something about threes for you. So I am sending you lots of love. I am wishing you all the best. Until next time, Sagittarius. Bye.